Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Abigail, and I make videos about special needs and health issues and feeding tubes and my life. So I had a scary moment today that I wanted to talk about with you all, because I feel like that whenever something kind of scary happens, being able to talk about it helps. So I think it was one of the last videos that I uploaded, I talked about that I have had a headache for days and days and days. Well, I didn't really think that much of it. I know that my vitamin D was low, and so every day I've been trying to get some sun and some exercise. I did actually exercise in my room today with like an exercise video. I actually didn't end up going outside today because it was really cold here, but I do have some vitamin D oil I've been taking by mouth that I talked about in my last video. And anyways, if you watched, I think it was yesterday's video, I talked about having a headache for days and days and days. Which isn't really like me to have a headache for days and days, but also we have some sickness going around our house right now. My mom is sick, and I don't like feel bad. I don't feel sick, but we thought, well, maybe I caught something that's just causing a headache. I don't know. Well, so the thing that happened today that was actually really scary was, I don't remember the exact time it was, but in the middle of the day, I started feeling like my heart was racing. Which, I mean, I wasn't exercising, I wasn't having anxiety, there was nothing that should be raising my heart rate. I did this morning drink a cup of coffee, but I normally only drink half a cup, and I did drink, I think it was half a cup today, like I normally do, and that doesn't normally bother me. And plus, normally I vent before I go to bed, so most things don't end up staying in my stomach anyway. And so it was, I don't remember the exact timing on things, but let's just say it was about 11 o'clock or so. I was in my room doing my own thing, and all of a sudden I felt my heart beating really, really fast. Now I do have anxiety issues, but in this specific situation, I was not having anxiety. I was not exercising. Nothing was going on that should be making my heart rate go up. Matter of fact, I think at that time I was just sitting on my bed, so I wasn't doing anything like active. And I thought that it was probably like just in my mind, like thinking of like the worst, because here, I think it was several months ago, or maybe even close to a year ago now, it was shortly after I got my feeding tube. I had a moment where I almost fainted, and anyways, it kind of felt like that. I mean, I didn't faint, but my heart rate felt really high, and I just felt off and weird. And so we got this where we got this so we could check my heart rate, and my heart rate was high. And so my mom told me to lay in bed, to not do a whole lot, just relax, try not to stress, because if you stress, it can make your heart rate go higher. There's certain things that can make your heart rate go higher, like I said, stress, but I wasn't stressed at the moment. If you're being very, very active, but I wasn't exercising at that moment. So there was really nothing that should be causing my heart rate to go up, and it was actually so bad that I could feel my heart racing. And I remember that whenever it first happened today, my mom was actually taking a nap, and I went into her room and I was like, hey, something feels wrong. I feel like I'm gonna faint. And my mom immediately got up and we checked my heart rate. It was high. I laid down for a little bit, just trying to relax, just trying not to stress. And it was still high. I'm supposed to do some exercise every day. I only did like a 5-minute exercise today. Normally I'm supposed to take like a few minutes and then like every day put a minute or two more, but with this heart rate stuff happening with me, I really did not want to do too much. So other than like 5 minutes of exercise, I tried to be very careful in my activities, and I checked it again, like even just like sitting on my bed, and it was high. The only change that I could think of is that we went, my depression med that I'm on, we actually went to a liquid form of my depression med, so it's not a pill form anymore. And we're thinking, well, maybe I'm having some side effect issues or something. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's just not normal. I don't have problems with my heart rate normally. But I've also have had a headache for days and days and days. This has probably been probably about a week since I've had a headache. And I don't normally get headaches either. I mean, I get them every once in a while, but not like days and days on end. And like I said, there was nothing coming up that would normally cause a headache, like nothing stressful coming up or anything like that. It's just not normal. We not too long ago checked my heart rate because I felt like my heart was beating really fast and it was still high. The only thing that we could think of is maybe I'm having something maybe going on with changing my medication, but I didn't really change my medication. Besides, I just went from the pill form to the liquid form of the depression med. So I don't know what's going on with me. My mom is going to call my doctor tomorrow, because with feeling like I might faint plus a high heart rate, we definitely want to keep an eye on it, because of the health issues I have. If something was going on, I definitely want to catch it early, because with the high heart rate, the headache, the feeling like I'm gonna faint, it's not normal for me. And so my mom actually took off work today because she was sick, but she's gonna go back to work tomorrow. And she's gonna call my doctor on her lunch break and just let her know about the heart rate situation and let her know what's going on. Because I feel like that with the health issues that I have, it would be best to let my doctor know and see what she says to do than just, like, I guess you could say, hope that it's okay. Because, you know, it may just be random, but the fact that it's been high, like, more than once when we checked it, and there's not a reason for it to be high. It's a little bit concerning, so we're going to my mom's going to call my doctor tomorrow and see what they say to do. But I wanted to document this and film this for you all because sometimes having health issues, things happen that you don't expect, and I'm not sure that if it's health related or not, but like I said, I think with having health issues, it's just best to get things checked out and to be on the safe side. So especially with my heart rate being as high as it was. So anyways, I will let you all know how that goes, what we find out. I don't know if it's going to be one of these things where she wants to, like, see me in person, or if she just tells us what to do over the phone. I don't know, but hopefully when y'all see this video, hopefully we'll have some answers, but just keep me in your thoughts, because this is kind of scary. Thank you all so much for the support, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everyone.